welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today we're going to be doing a fantastic dessert, and it's real simple, real easy, takes only a matter of minutes, but it's going to be a great complement to any meal, and everybody's going to wonder, how did your professional skills get that good? This is an awesome dessert. We're going to be doing stuffed strawberries. It's real easy to do, so let's get started. Now, as we know, strawberries acts as an aphrodisiac. So I think that this is going to be a great complement to a great meal, especially if you're entertaining one-on-one. Now, what you're going to do is just take your strawberries after you've washed them and cleaned them, and you're going to cut the bottom off so they stand up like that. Now, I have a dish that's already here, and I'm going to place them down on the dish. And any little decorated dish that you have in your home would be nice for this. So, we place our strawberries down, and what I'm going to do for the sake of time is I'm going to go away and I'm going to cut these strawberries. So when I come back, the only thing we have to do is just fill them. But let me show you what you do after you cut these strawberries, cut the bottoms off of the strawberries. Then you're going to make a cross plus sign, whatever you want to call it, right in the top of the strawberry. Do not take it all the way down. Look at the knife, how I'm taking it down. See, I'm not taking it all the way to the bottom. Then I'm going on the other end and I'm cutting it, not taking it all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to finish out this pan of strawberries that I have here, or this container of strawberries, and once I get done and I open them all up, I'm going to come back and show you the second step. Okay, we're back, and all the strawberries have been cut. The bottoms have been taken off, and they've been cut into the little plus signs or the little cross, whatever you want to call it. We're going to set these aside, and we're going to make the mixture that's going to go inside. Now here I have a bowl. To this bowl, I am going to add 1 8-ounce package of Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, normally you can buy this in a block, but they were out of it in the store, so they just got it in the tub, but it's still the same thing. So that's 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, to the Philadelphia cream cheese, I'm going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. Now, you can add a little bit less, but I want my strawberries to be sweet, and some of your strawberries, you know, when they're not in season, they don't come in very sweet, and some of them do. So we're going to add to that about a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay? Now, we're going to mix this up. And that's all the ingredients we're going to add. That's all we need to add. Now, while that's beating, I'm going to try to talk, over it, because it does not take long. I've already crushed up, and I did it with my food processor. I've already crushed up some walnuts, and I have 2 tablespoons of milk in with my chocolate. So I'm going to microwave my chocolate. This is just Toll House chocolate. I'll show you the bag. And I have this ready for me to top my strawberries with as well. Now, this is done. How fast was that? That's done. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this. If you have a piping bag, which is this, and you have the number 2 tool, which is the tool that makes the flowers, you can just snip the end of your piping bag, just a little bit, and don't over snip it. It's better to under snip it and then have to go back and take off a little bit more than to over snip. You're going to put this inside of your bag. Okay, well, I did mine right on time. Now, and you're going to fill this. And I normally turn it back on my hands because I don't want to get the mixture on my hands. And then I just add it to my piping bag. about enough. Now, there's high humidity in my house. So what I'm going to do is sit this in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes before I start to pipe the strawberries. And I'll get back and we'll finish it. Okay, I want to tell you about this bag, but I'm going to wait until I finish the strawberries, and then I'm going to tell you because I don't want the chocolate to get hard. So I've gone ahead and finished out some of the strawberries, and all I have to do is finish out 3. What you do is you take your hand, you stick it in the strawberry until you get an opening. Once you get the tube down in it, then you just push, and then try to top it off. So I'm opening it up with my finger, the 4 slots that I made. I'm sticking the piping bag down in, and then I'm just topping it off. One more I'll do for you. Okay, now that's done. Now what I'm going to do, put these mixtures to the side, is I want some to have nuts on it. So I'm just going to twist it in my nuts. Okay? And you want to coat all of your sides. And be careful where you hold it at. Don't hold it where you squeeze at. Hold it from the bottom. We'll do one more. Oops. Okay. Put it back down. Get some off my hands. Now, I'm going to drizzle some with chocolate. And that's why I said you have to use this chocolate fast. There you go. And you got the strawberries that are working as an aphrodisiac, and so is the chocolate. So they'll complement whatever's going on at the end of the night. Okay, now I want to tell you about this bag because not everybody has a piping bag. So what you can do, let me get my shears. Okay, now you can just take your shears and cut a hole in the bottom of a plastic baggie, but cut a very small hole. Because let's just say that you didn't have the piping bag, nor did you have the tool to put in here, the piping tool to put in here. If you cut a very small hole, and if your cheese is stiff enough, and I should have showed you, you can stick this down and still swirl it out with the little hole. You get what I'm saying? So this will kind of still make a design on the top if you're using a plastic bag. And I used to use a plastic bag all of the time. I just, changed over to using the type bag that I use. Anyway, this is all that we have for you today. I just wanted to show you something that would be a compliment to any meal. I also want to tell you, too, these were the chocolates that I used. So it was Toll House chocolates. So just get them. All you have to do is just mix them with a little milk, and then they'll be good. This is what we have today. Stuffed strawberries, and I'm telling you, it's really, really good. So I hope that you'll try this recipe. It's very easy. Thanks a lot. Bye.